Howdy, Rafe.
Andy?
Rafe, I'd like for you to meet Miss Mary Simpson, our county nurse. Miss Simpson, this here's Rafe Hollister.
How do you do, sir?
Nurse, huh? We don't need any nurse. Nobody gets sick up here.
Well, Rafe, there's always that little bitty chance that they might. And if there was to, it'd be mighty fine to have somebody like Miss Simpson here around.
Don't mean nothing to me. I ain't never been to the doctor in my life.
Not ever?
When I was born, I had my mama, and when I die, I'll have the undertaker. I don't see no sense in cluttering things up in between.
Well, Rafe, there ain't no sense in cheating yourself out of something you might need.
Cheat myself.
Yes, sir. In going over my records...
Mary, maybe we might just hold that for just a minute and show Rafe some of the fine things the world of medicine's come up with he might not have heard about. Look here, Rafe. Look right here. Look at that. Know what that is? That there's a thermometer.
I got one of them on my hen house, only bigger.
Well, Rafe, this here's the thermometer for people. Lets them know when they got a fever.
I know when I got a fever. I'm hot.
Yeah, this lets you know how hot.
I know how hot I am when I'm hot. Dang hot.
I thought you said you all were never sick up here.
All's a far. Being hot ain't sick. Sooner or later, you're bound to get cold again. Of course, if you get too cold, you're dead, but you don't need no thermometer to tell you that.
Yeah. Look here, Rafe. Here's some other stuff. Oh, here's something. Know what that is?
No.
That's a stethoscope.
Yeah.
Know what it does?
Yeah.
Lets you hear your heartbeat. Want to hear your heartbeat, Rafe?
What for? I know my heart's beating.
Well, yeah.
I'm alive, ain't I?
Well, yeah.
Well, then my heart's beating.
Well, listen to it beat, Rafe. Here, put these two ends in your ear there. Stick them right in there. They won't hurt you. That's right. Go ahead. Stick them right in there. All right? Now listen. Listen. Huh? How about that? Listen to mine. Huh? What do you think of that, Rafe?
All right, now we know we're both alive.
Yeah. Rafe, Miss Simpson's got one other thing to show you here. You know what that is?
Looks like something for siphoning cider.
Now, this won't hurt a bit, and it'll be real good for you. Just roll up your
me?
sleeve.
You ain't gonna stick that thing in me.
Mr. Hollister, our records show that you've never had a tetanus shot.
Young lady, you can put that thing away right now. I ain't never been jabbed, and I ain't fixing to be. Goodbye. And take these. I've heard all I want to hear.